BONELAB has some problems. I'm not going to say the game is bad, but it's not the best VR game ever as it was hailed to be before it even released. If you like BONEWORKS, you'll probably like BONELAB. In some areas, BONELAB improved, and in some it devolved. For instance, the climbing itself in BONELAB feels way better than BONEWORKS. Your arms are a lot more rigid instead of feeling like a jello spring joint. But when it comes to mantling onto a ledge, BONEWORKS solos BONELAB at that moment. The new feet kinematic system works against you sometimes. Feels like your feet just don't want to make it up the ledge, or sometimes you feel like you made it up only for your legs to fishbone and lead you straight to the ground. One problem I've had with both games is the context of when you can climb something. It feels like you should be able to climb most ledges, but instead you can't climb most at all, unless it's exactly what the game wanted you to do. I haven't finished the game and I'm only on like chapter 4 at this point, but there so far seems to be pretty much nothing of a story. You were put straight into the game in a situation that worked as a good hook, putting the noose around your own neck and all, but you aren't given anything to go on for why you're doing what you're doing, just kinda do it. The BONELAB hub crane likes to get stuck, requiring sometimes multiple reloads of the area to fix, and the hub was already a not explained enough area, just a little display that only tells you when you get close to it, and wait a second for the task to appear. These issues seem to be the main ones most people are having with the game, other than a few more bugs that need to be fixed. I think the game is good, overhyped, but still a hype game. Brought some optimizations compared to BONEWORKS, some which look worse, but make a lot of sense from a technological standpoint. For instance, the null body's not being transparent anymore. It takes more power to render itself and what's behind it than just one of the two. One specifically personal problem I have with the game is the automatic detection of sitting and standing. I feel that it should be an option in the settings instead. I love crouching IRL to crouch in-game in VR, and it was awesome to do in BONEWORKS. A definite downgrade and ruins my immersion every time I need to do it. Also, I think the control direction said to press down on the right stick, which made me think to click it down and not use the down direction. BONELAB is available now for $40 on Oculus Quest 2, Rift, and Steam VR. Subscribe if you enjoyed, related to, or want to see more content.